There is an incoming pump on the price of Pi from here. Market is going to move upward. I'm going to go into detail in this very video. And if you look at the 1-day chart, market have bottomed out. That means market is going to move from here all the way to the upside. And on Bitcoin, we're going to see the market create a new high, higher than the previous high at this very point, with this very move ongoing right now. And if you come to the Pi mainnet, it is discovered that there are new migrations and the circulating supply have increased a little bit in the past 24 hours. All of this and many more in this very video. So pay attention and watch the video all the way to the very end. Pi USDT price action right here looks very good because market is going to move upward, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing on the price action right now. Market move here and market come back down. We see market within this very area. But one thing that is very profound on this very chart is that you see that the market failed to create a new low, okay, below this very low. So this is now a higher high. So market creates a higher and a higher high at this very point, which means market is in this very mini uptrend. Market now have capacity of moving upward, and that is what I am expecting. I'm expecting the market to move upward in the next coming days on the price of Pi, as you can see right here. So this is what you need to pay attention to. Markets from this very point move upward a few days ago and then come back down. So retracement have ended. The next move in the market should make the market to come into this very area, and that is what I am expecting right now. Market should move from where it is right here, this very price level of 0.60 cents. Okay, market should move from here into this very area. And of course, don't take a buy position yet because the market have not stabilized. For the markets to stabilize, we need to see a breakout on this very level of important resistance. Once market move upward, breakout on this level, then we'll be very sure that the market is going to continue this move upward, and there will be a 40% chance of the market going down, while 60% chance of the market moving upward. And that is what you need to pay attention to right now. So the first thing we need to see is this move occur and move into this very area of important resistance. And this is what you must have to pay attention to right now. And on the Pi 1-day chart, you look at it, some person we're talking about market coming back down into this very area of the listing price of Pi, which is 0.01. And right now, I don't see that coming true because the market have changed trajectory. What I am not looking at is for the market to move upward. So for me, the market has bottomed out. I am not expecting market to come into this very area where we see the listing price on Pi. However, market can still touch this very point to grab liquidity. Okay, that means market can come back down, grab liquidity from here before the final move to the upside. That is very possible. But for the market to crash back all the way to this very area, I am not expecting that again. I have ruled that out from what I am seeing on the price action right now. So the market is going to move upward from here, and worst case scenario is market coming back down, grab liquidity from here before the next move to the upside. This is what you need to pay attention to on the Pi price chart, 1-day chart right now, because I am seeing that the market have bottomed out already on the price action, and this is what you need to expect market moving upward in the next coming days and weeks on the 1-day chart Pi USDT. And of course, if you come to the Pi blockchain, it is covered that there are new migration. Okay, if you look at the migrated mining reward, it has increased, and if you look at the currently locked token, increase as well. And we have the unlock mining reward have already increased also. So if you look at the circulating supply have increased very significantly, and the effective total supply have increased also, which means there are new migration. There are new migration on the Pi mainnet, as you can see right here, and there are other transactions ongoing right now on the Pi blockchain. Despite this, I am still expecting that market move upward. Even though we see many more migration, market should move upward, especially on the 4-hour chart right here. Expect the market to keep moving all the way to the upside, approaching this very level of important resistance. And if we break this resistance, the market is going to continue this movement to the upside. So despite new migration, market is going to move upward. Even though we see new token come into circulation, that does not mean that if we see token come into circulation, price is going to come back down. Price is going to move upward, and that is what I am seeing on a price action. BTC USDT 4-hour chart, market move upward from here, okay, after the pause of the tariff, and then we have this retracement. Right now market is going to move upward, create a new high, higher than the previous high at this very point. So I'm expecting market to continue this weekend bullish into this very area, possibly of $78,000 and $76,000. And if we break out of this very level of $87,000, then market is going to be very, very optimistic, and we're going to see another push into the $90,000, $91,000 and $92,000. This is what you need to expect right now. And one thing that is also very important that you must have to pay attention to is the fact that yesterday was the CPI data. And if you look at the CPI data right here on Forex Factory, it discovered that the month-on-month CPI data came out to be negative 0.1. This have not happened before for months. Okay, so it means that inflation is far way down, okay, in the United States. And if you look at the year-on-year, you see 2.4%, which is below the forecast and even below the previous, which means there is a very high likelihood, 70% chance that Fed is going to cut rates on the 7th of May 2025. This is a very high possibility for rate cut. And why this is important is because with this kind of CPI data, it means that the US is approaching a zero inflation. And this is super important because when we see this kind of stuff, Fed tend to cut rates, and the price of Bitcoin is going to move all the way to the upside. And of course, if the price of Bitcoin begin to move upward, the price of many crypto is going to move upward again with the price of Bitcoin. And that is why we are seeing this very move right now in the market, because the market will definitely respond to this very good inflation data that was released yesterday. And this is why I'm also expecting the market to move upward this weekend into this very area of 86 and 87, $88,000. And this is super important, and we can see this move into next week. Okay, so from now henceforth, I am expecting the price of Bitcoin to begin to move upward. And of course, the market will not move parabolically all the way to the upside. We'll see market move, impulse, retracement, move, impulse, retracement, move, impulse, retracement in this formation. And this is what you must have to pay attention to right now on the 4-hour chart. And on the 1-day chart, if you look at the 1-day chart, in my opinion, you see the market move all the way to the downside right here. We see the market move down, retracement, create a new low. For me, this is a bottom for this very market. Market is going to move upward and then come to this very point, retrace, come back upward, retrace, just like that in this formation. And of course, we can have a dull movement before that aggressive pump is going to come into the market. So I am not expecting the market to go below this very area. The market going below this very area is 40% for me. I mean, this very level of support is 40% for me, while the market moving upward is 60% for me right now. And you need to pay attention to this so that you'll be in the right direction of the market. Consider supporting this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe if you have not, and turn on the bell notification for more crypto videos like this one. Also check the channel for other crypto content. Join our Telegram channel, the link in the description of this very video, and also in the pinned comment for more crypto updates. Link down below. It is a free channel. Thanks for watching.